you here today. I'm Fitra Ramadhani as the host.
And I'm Fitra Amanda.
And today we are going to discuss a topic that many young people can relate to, fear of missing out or FOMO among Generation Z or Gen Z.
That's right, in today's digital world, social media has become a big part of our lives. While it helps us stay connected, it can also make us feel like we're missing something important.
So let's explore what FOMO is and why it happens and how it affects Gen Z. Okay everyone, before that, have you ever checked Instagram and suddenly felt that everyone else was having a better life than you?
Or maybe you've seen your friends hanging out without you and feel you disappointed or left out.
If you ever experienced that feeling, then today's topic is for you.
Today we're talking about one of the biggest challenges faced by Generation Z, fear of missing out or FOMO.
So let's explore what FOMO is and why it happens and how it affects Gen Z. What is FOMO? First of all, what exactly is FOMO?
FOMO stands for fear of missing out. It is the feeling that other people are having enjoyable or rewarding experience while we are not included.
In simple terms, FOMO happens when we think others are having more fun, being more successful, or living a better life than we are.
For example, imagine you're at home studying for exam, then you open Instagram and see your friends hanging out or at a cafe or going on a trip.
Suddenly, you start feeling let out and wonder why you're not there with them. That's a common example of FOMO. Why does FOMO affect Gen Z?
Now let's talk about why FOMO is so common among Gen Z.
One major reason is social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat allow us to see what other people are doing all the time.
The problem is that most people only post the best moments of their lives. They share their achievements, vacations, and happy experience.
But they usually don't share their failures, stress, or difficult situations.
As a result, we compare our everyday lives with the highlights of other people's lives.
Another reason is that Gen Z highly values social connections and acceptance. We naturally want to feel included in our social groups.
When we think we're being left out, it can affect our emotions and self-confidence, the effect of FOMO.
So, what are the effects of FOMO?
One effect is anxiety. People may constantly worry about what they are missing.
Another effect is low self-esteem. Seeing others' achievements online can make us feel less successful even when we're doing well ourselves.
FOMO can also reduce productivity. Instead of focusing on our studies or work, we spend hours scrolling through social media.
That's true. Sometimes we become so focused on other people's lives that we forget to enjoy our own. How can we overcome FOMO?
The good news is that there are ways to manage FOMO.
First, we can limit our social media usage. Taking breaks from social media can help reduce and comparison and stress.
Second, we should focus on our own goals and personal growth instead of comparing ourselves to others.
Everyone has different opportunities, experience, and timelines in life.
Another helpful strategy is practicing gratitude. We should appreciate the good things we already have in our lives.
And finally, remember that social media doesn't always show reality. What we see online is often only a small part of someone's life.
To conclude, FOMO is a common issue among Gen Z, especially because of the influence of social media.
Although social media helps us connect with others, it can also create pressure, anxiety, and unhealthy comparisons.
By using social media wisely, focusing on our own journey, and appreciating what we have, we can reduce the negative effects of FOMO. Before we wrap up, let's remember that life is not a competition to see who can look the coolest or stay the most relevant online. Social media is just a highlight reel. It's a stage where people only post their best moments, not their complete reality.
And exactly, so instead of feeling victim to the fear of missing out or FOMO, why don't we start embracing the joy of missing out or FOMO? There is so much peace in choosing to disconnect from the digital noise so we can reconnect with ourselves, focus on our goals, and practice gratitude for what we already have.
And the grass will always look greener on someone else's feet, but your life is happening right here in the real world. Stop comparing your behind the scene with everyone else. Highlight reel because everyone has their own timeline.
Thank you for listening to our podcast today.
We hope you learned something valuable from this discussion.
I'm Fitri Ramadhani.
And I'm Fitra Amanda.
See you in the next podcast.
Goodbye and have a wonderful day.